Hey you! If you clicked on this video, it probably means that you're starting to realize that maybe, just maybe, being a porn addict sucks. We recently talked about this in a previous one, but if you're still on the fence, wondering if quitting your addiction is really worth it, if it's really possible, or if it will make that big of a difference, you're in the right place. Because today, we're going to talk about the insane benefits that breaking free from your addiction will get you. And at the end of this video, you'll know exactly why you should do it and how to activate one of life's most powerful cheat code. Alright, let's get started. Before diving into the benefits, we need to get real about what porn addiction is doing to you. It's not just about wasting time or feeling a bit guilty afterward. The effects are deeper, more insidious, and they're holding you back in ways you might not even realize. So here's a little reminder. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that your brain releases whenever you experience something pleasurable, like eating your favorite food, achieving a goal, or engaging in sex. It's your brain's way of saying, hey, that felt good, let's do it again. But here's the catch. Porn hijacks this natural reward system. When you watch it, your brain gets flooded with dopamine, far more than it would from normal activities. This creates a supernormal stimulus, which tricks your brain into thinking that pornography is far more rewarding than anything else in your life. Over time, your brain starts to adjust to these high levels of dopamine by reducing the number of dopamine receptors. This means you need more and more porn to achieve the same level of pleasure. It's a vicious cycle that leads to tolerance, where the same content that once excited you now barely registers, pushing you to seek out more extreme material. Alright, so you know that porn's been holding you back, right? It's like this invisible weight dragging you down, and you might not even realize how heavy it is until you start to shake it off. Quitting porn isn't just about kicking a bad habit. It's like opening the door to a whole new world of benefits that can seriously transform your life in ways you probably haven't even imagined yet. Starting with your focus. Number 1, clearing the brain fog. You know that feeling when your mind's all over the place? Like you're trying to concentrate on something important, whether it's work, school, or even a hobby, but your brain just keeps wandering off? That's the mental fog I'm talking about, and porn is a huge culprit behind it. When you're caught in the loop of porn addiction, your brain's constantly chasing that next dopamine hit, which messes with your ability to focus on anything else. It's like your brain is on this never-ending roller coaster, and it's exhausting. But when you quit porn, your brain starts to recalibrate. Those dopamine receptors, the ones that have been working overtime, begin to normalize. Without that constant bombardment of supernormal stimuli, your brain starts to settle down, and your ability to concentrate and think clearly comes back. Imagine being able to sit down and really dive into a project without your mind drifting off to porn or anything else. You'll find yourself knocking out tasks that used to feel overwhelming, like they're nothing. Whether it's studying for an exam, tackling a big work assignment, or even something creative like writing or painting, you'll notice that your mind feels sharper, more in tune with what you're doing. It's like upgrading your brain's software. Everything just runs smoother and faster. Number 2, rediscovering your drive. Let's be real, porn sucks the life out of you. You know that feeling when you just can't get excited about anything? Whether it's a hobby you used to love, your career goals, or even just getting off the couch to exercise, porn plays a big role in that lack of motivation. Why? Because it gives your brain a false sense of reward. Every time you watch it, your brain's tricked into thinking you've accomplished something, when in reality, it's just empty and fake pleasure. Once you start to shake off the porn fog, you'll notice something amazing. Your drive comes back. Suddenly, those goals you set for yourself, whether it's advancing in your career, picking up a new skill, or even just getting fit, start to feel doable again. You'll find yourself with more energy and enthusiasm to chase after what really matters to you. It's not just about feeling motivated. It's about reconnecting with the passion and purpose that porn has been draining out of you for so long. Number 3, emotional balance. Pornography seriously messes with your emotions. It's like this emotional roller coaster, highs and lows that leave you feeling all over the place. One minute you're on top of the world, the next you're feeling empty, anxious, or even depressed. Exhausting, right? But when you quit, as your brain's chemistry starts to stabilize, your mood begins to even out. You start feeling more balanced, more in control of your emotions. With this newfound emotional stability, you'll find it easier to deal with stress and difficult situations. Instead of getting overwhelmed by life's ups and downs, you'll be able to handle things with more grace and confidence. You'll feel calmer, more collected, and better equipped to maintain positive relationships with the people around you. It's like building a solid emotional foundation that makes you stronger and more resilient in the face of whatever life throws your way. Number 4, rebuilding real connections. One of the sneakiest ways your addiction messes with your life is how it affects your relationships. You might not even realize it, but when you're consumed by porn, it's easy to become distant, detached, and less interested in real-life interactions. This can put a strain on your relationships, whether it's with your partner, friends, or even family. Quitting porn opens up the possibility for healthier and more fulfilling relationships. You'll find that you're more present and engaged with the people you care about. Whether it's deepening your bond with a romantic partner, reconnecting with old friends, or building stronger family ties, your relationships will become more meaningful. Plus, you'll notice that it's easier to form new connections as your social anxiety decreases and your ability to relate to others and communicate improves. You'll feel more connected to the world around you, which can bring a profound sense of belonging and happiness. Number 5, reviving your sexual health and performance. Issues like porn-induced erectile dysfunction, PID, reduced sexual desire, and difficulty forming intimate connections with real-life partners are all too common among people who struggle with porn addiction. But if you escape from it, you'll notice that as your brain recalibrates, your sexual desire increases, your performance improves, and your satisfaction with real-life sexual experiences deepens. You'll start to feel more connected to your partner, more confident in your abilities, and more in tune with your own desires. It's like rediscovering what real intimacy is supposed to feel like. And even if you're single, getting rid of your erectile dysfunction anxiety sounds like a nice bonus, right? Number 6, improved quality of sleep. Sleep is a superpower. The power to regenerate your body and mind just by closing your eyes for a few hours. So whether it's staying up late for a quick session that turns into hours, or just feeling overstimulated when you try to go to bed, pornography deprives you of that power, leaving you tired and groggy the next day. And that's because it stimulates your brain in a way that's really not conducive to restful sleep. The blue light from screens, the adrenaline rush, and the dopamine spike all contribute to poor sleep quality. But when you quit, your sleep patterns start to normalize. Your brain and body are no longer overstimulated, which makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. You'll wake up feeling more refreshed, more energized, and in a better mood for the day. Number 7, the power of semen retention. Okay, let's talk about the biggest benefit quitting your addiction can get you by far, aka semen retention. Some guys take this pretty seriously and try to go long periods without ejaculating, while others just try to cut back. So what's the big deal about it? Isn't ejaculation a natural part of life? Well, it is, but here's the thing. Your body invests a lot of energy and nutrients into producing semen. Every time you ejaculate, especially if it's frequent, you're depleting your body of that energy. Over time, this can lead to feeling drained, lethargic, and even mentally foggy. When you practice semen retention, you're essentially preserving that energy and redirecting it into other areas of your life. This isn't just some mystical idea. Your semen is reabsorbed by the body after about 78 days and is one of the best nutrients it can find. And by retaining it, you'll get a ton of positive effects. It's like a hidden superpower that's been there all along, just waiting for you to tap into it. Whether you're looking to boost your energy, sharpen your mind, or strengthen your body, semen retention is an absolute game changer. So give it a try. You might be surprised at just how much it will transform your life. So there you have it, my friend. Overall, quitting your addiction is simply about owning your life again and regaining your due self-esteem. It's about reclaiming your mind, your time, your relationships, and your future. And the best part, you've got everything you need inside of you and on this channel to make it happen. How? Just by subscribing to it and watching its very first video, where I give you the only method you need to break free from porn in a painless way, regardless of your level of addiction, discipline, or motivation. So go check it out, you won't regret it. Alright guys, this is it for today. If you enjoyed watching, you can hit that like button. And if you want to share something or ask about something, let me know in the comments section. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.